This is Maddie. What's up?
Yeah.
Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome! My name is Maddie. I'm an NPC bikini competitor and online lifestyle and contest prep coach. I am the CEO of Team MPowered Fitness. The link is always down below to set up a free discovery call with myself. I work alongside 2 functional practitioners and 2 registered dietitians, where our mission on our team is to help you reach your physical fitness goals, whether that's competing, losing weight, building muscle, feeling stronger, feeling confident, getting ready for your wedding, shaping up postpartum, you name it, all while keeping your emotional and internal health in check. So that is my spiel. It has been just incredible enjoying the holidays and planning for them. It was so funny coming off of a contest prep. You know, I was talking to Blake the other day about how he was a competitor at nationals, and we're 2 weeks post show. Like, it's crazy to think just how quickly the holidays came. It was very tough for me, I feel, to kind of wrap my head around the fact that the holidays are here until I had, done the show and done the thing. Then I could kind of wrap my head around, okay, they're coming, but they're here nonetheless. So I know with the holidays, a lot of us kind of experience this black or white mindset, like, how do you ebb and flow with the holidays? How do you navigate going to eat when there's all these foods there, right? Maybe you've been restrictive in the past weeks, days, months, years. And so thus when you get in front of foods that are more palatable or that are more indulgent, you really struggle to trust yourself. I myself was in that position just last year. I mean, I was, if you watch my latest YouTube video, I talked a lot about that, about how in previous years I used to beg my coach for macros for things like holidays. And this is really an area and a facet of my health and fitness that I've invested a lot of self time to discover why I feel that way and ultimately how to get over it, because I recognize that that is not a way to live. So today, it's a little bit later. It's like 10 a.m. It's Christmas Eve. And I can't really walk you through a full day of eating because I have already been eating. But this morning I started out my day with a bowl of oatmeal. If you saw last week's video, you saw that reverse diet meal. So I had a bowl of oatmeal. I had egg whites in it. Now, I do add oats to my Better Oats oat pouches because I needed a little bit more carbs in the morning. Today was a lighter workout. It was a back day. Nothing like legs, nothing super heavy. Although one of my strategies is planning a heavy leg day for tomorrow after tonight's meal, because I'm going to have a lot of carbs, a lot of glycogen. It's going to be a good pump, a good lift. I'm going to be nice and energized. But I started out my day with less oats added to that meal. So I took out a little bit of carbs, okay? I did supplement. I added in a little bit of zucchini and, ironically, don't gag at me, mushrooms. I air fried the zucchini and mushrooms, and I threw that with the egg whites, my Better Oats, some cinnamon. Cinnamon helps to manage blood sugar, into my oatmeal. And then I ate it. It was so good. Honestly, I might start adding mushrooms and zucchini to my oatmeal in the future. I'm like one of those girls that can never get enough veggies. So that was breakfast. Came home and had my usual sweet potato, cod, broccoli, cauliflower, green onion, air fried little succotash, if you will. But had a little bit less sweet potato. I took the coconut oil out of that meal. And I'm going to show you the little stir fry pouches that I buy that I air fry. It's a really, really easy way to get veggies in like less than 5 minutes. If you're a busy mom or you're a busy student, this is like my lifesaver. You can buy these at Walmart, at Sprouts. I get them at Sprouts. And then I'll have one more meal, and then it'll be 6 p.m. and Christmas Eve. So I'm budgeting, saving about 900 calories for Christmas Eve. For me to just enjoy the meal and allow myself some flexibility. And that's, splitting that between desserts too. So if my meal is maybe 500 calories, 400 calories for dessert should be sufficient. Certainly I'll have protein. I'll prioritize my protein. I'm bringing some vegetables. That's one really good way to make sure that you get veggies is to bring veggies to these holiday meals, because usually they're lacking. I am kind of a unicorn in that my family loves vegetables as well. It comes from somewhere, and that is my lovely mom. So we will have plenty of veggies, but I'll go ahead and show you guys the little bag that I use for air frying. And then we'll go from there. I'll show you guys what I'm baking later this afternoon. I have about 10 clients. Yesterday, I sat at my desk all day and I onboarded clients. So I have welcome videos to film for about 10 of those lovely, lovely women. I'm so excited to have them on the team. I know what it feels like to start with a coach. And I never want to be that coach that's like, I'm out for the holidays, so I'm going to get it done so they're ready to go Jan 1 when they want to start. And then I'm going to get my steps in. I'm going to make sure that I get in my 10K before I go to the holiday dinner, because I think sometimes we get in our heads, we're like, oh, well, we'll go get steps after dinner. But spend the time with your family, right? You know your non-negotiables, so make time for them. And then that way you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so these are the little Taylor Farms. This is the bok choy and veggie sidekicks. But one of the things that I wanted to talk a little bit about is I was for so many years like that girl that would like not eat carbs and not eat fats all day long, get to my family outings or meals or, you know, wherever I was going, and I would just blow it. I mean, I would do more damage than had I just incorporated a little bit of carbs and fats throughout my day, because carbs are going to keep you energized. If you're using like low glycemic carbs, things like whole grains, brown rice, sweet potatoes that have fiber, you know, butternut squash, anything like that, you're actually going to be satiated for longer. So even though I'm decreasing, you know, the amount of oatmeal that I have in my meal, I'm decreasing the amount of sweet potato that I had in my second meal, I'm still having it. I make sure that there's fats in my meals. Even though I'm having less, there's benefit to not completely ridding the meals of those things for A, digestion, and B, satiety. So that's one of the things that I've had to get over in the past few years is like, you don't need to eat lettuce and chicken leading up to these indulgent meals. In fact, it's going to set you back even further, because you're going to get there. Your body has had no source of, you know, long-lasting fuel for hours. It's got no fiber in it. It's got no slow digesting fats left in your system, and you're starving, you're ravenous, you're eating with your eyes and your stomach at that point, and it's just a recipe for disaster. Okay, YouTube. So we are headed off to my mom's. This is the Buff Bunny leggings, cutie little Grinch socks, and then I've got my little Grinch necklace on. I love the Grinch. But over there, as you can see, Santa, myself, is going to mom's house. And then I have not made any food. So I've got all of the food packed up in there. Let's go do this. Okay, YouTube, so I am now at my mom's house, and we have just finished in the nick of time making our Christmas Eve dinner. So I wanted to show you guys everything that we made and all the fun goods. So over here we have our apple pie, and then my sister made reindeer turds. These are my favorite sugar cookies. If you guys remember, these are my post-show treat. Fudge, we've got Rice Krispie treats, and then over here I picked up some dessert dips from Sprouts. So dark chocolate, vanilla bean, and then some dessert crisps. These are so good. They're pumpkin spice flavored. And then over here, I made a healthier stuffing recipe. I'm gonna cover that up so it doesn't get cold. And then we've got a brie, or some type of cheese thing, ham. This is a quiche. What are you bringing over? This is my sister, Whitney.
Hello.
And she made turkey meatballs. And then I made these roasted vegetables. So there's delicata squash, Japanese sweet potato, fennel, onion, zucchini, yellow squash, and I think that might be it in there. A vegetable tray. Picked up these multicolor cauliflower from Trader Joe's with some cheese fondue that will go in here. And then I picked up a ton of Greek yogurt dips and vegan dips. This one's my favorite, the caramelized onion. And then over here, we've got brie spinach artichoke dip. I made this broccoli salad with Greek yogurt and turkey bacon, guacamole, and then we have a charcuterie board. And then in the oven right now, we've got some coconut shrimp that's burning, family. And then, party foul. One job, Whitney.
Sorry.
And then Whitney is currently setting out the chicken skewers. So our proteins for tonight are quiche. We've got turkey meatballs, chicken, ham, and then the coconut shrimp. So plenty of protein, plenty of vegetables. I am feeling so grateful to be a part of a family that loves to eat good. And then of course, I made this vegan pumpkin butterscotch pie. I made the crust from scratch. So super, super excited to try this out. I will put the recipe down below. And then look who it is. It's Mama Bear. She's back. So you know what they say, if you don't try a little bit of everything, you're not doing it right.
Listen, it brings us luck.
What do we do?
Oh, you don't have to do it. We just eat it. We chew it.
You're not supposed to chew it.
You're not, but we chew it.
Body of Christ.
Body of Christ. Want the other hand? Pass it down. If y'all want some.
Take a hit, Dad.
Jesus. At Muffet and Mark's Christmas party, they had Christ, and he kneeled down. Let me put it on this stuff.
Jeez. What you taste it like a...
Okay, we've got some apple pie. Where's my fork? Apple pie. My sister made some peanut butter Rice Krispies. My vegan pie that's got butterscotch and vanilla chocolate chips. And then this is vanilla bean hummus with some crackers.
Mom said no.
Okay, YouTube, so I just got home. I'm wearing my Grinch little Cindy Lou Who pajama bottoms, my Grinch slippers, and my little Grinch shirt because I love the Grinch. And I'm about to make my Ninja Creamy, but tonight, I have my phone plugged in, that's why I had to go over here. I'm making them with my Show Day sugar cookies. So I'm so excited to have these in my Ninja Creamy. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday and just got to soak up this precious time with each one of your families and your friends. It was a fantastic Christmas Eve. It meant the world to me because I got to be present with my family. Tomorrow is leg day, and then I will be going over to my family's for part 2, Christmas Day. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is like the world's greatest creamy. I'm just sitting here like reflecting on just like how proud I am for how far I've came in just the past like 7 years, but really in the past like year. Like there used to be a time when I would take a bite of something that I didn't like and it would like pain me to swallow it because I would be thinking about like, this is so gross and I don't even really like it and it's just calories that are going in me. And like to be able to eat things tonight that like, to be honest, I had many of those bites and I was like, well, I won't eat that again, but that's okay. Like it's food. I'm going to have a great leg day tomorrow. I thoroughly enjoyed every single moment with my family tonight. Wouldn't have traded anything for the world. And if you're struggling with things like that, just know like there's hope. You're not going to be like that forever. And I've worked with multiple coaches. I've done a lot of work on myself. And that's one of the things that we work on our team, on Team MPowered. It takes time. It takes patience with yourself. It takes grace, but you can get there. And a lot of times it takes simply just the awareness that something isn't right and that it makes you uncomfortable. And then from there, meeting the right person who can believe in you and who you can trust to guide you through that process. I know it's taken a lot of different coaches to get me to this space, but it's something I wouldn't trade for the world. Good morning, YouTube. It is Christmas morning and we just finished breakfast. I'm at a stop sign. We are getting up right now to go train legs. So I'm gonna get this workout done, try to get a little head start on my steps if I can when I get back, and then head over to my mom's. We've got a seafood boil at 2. Hello, YouTube. So I did my leg day and then I got in my 9,000 steps. So that's currently my step goal. But I just wanted to, I know I'm going to get movement throughout the day. It's only about 1 o'clock now, but I just wanted to like get a head start on that, make sure I got those done. So it was one less thing I had to worry about. Came home, and although I wasn't hungry, which I was surprised by because I had a great training session, but wasn't hungry, but chose to eat my normal meal. I had sweet potatoes, broccoli. I even threw, I had mushrooms in there, green onion, tricolored cauliflower from Trader Joe's. It was so good. And mahi. So I wouldn't go into Christmas Day starving. You guys, this is like elementary stuff, but I feel like it's also just so tough for us to sometimes wrap our minds around because it's so deeply ingrained in us. Is like, I'm a little bit hungry, but like I'm not hungry. I could probably skip this meal. And that's when the overindulging happens, because you start eating with your eyes instead of your body's natural hunger signaling. So the only difference was I actually kept protein pretty low. Like I had 50 grams of mahi cooked instead of 110 or 115. The reason being is because we've got a high protein Christmas. My mom does a seafood boil with lobster and mussels and king crab and shrimp and kielbasa sausage. So it's actually like lower in carb. Our only carb sources are corn and potatoes. So I'm going to get ready for that. And checked in with my clients. I had quite a few that checked in today, which I love. I always hold space for my clients on holidays. It is not an off day for me, especially, you know, I'm a health and fitness coach. I want to help other women to, you know, improve their relationship with their bodies and with food. So for me, you know, I'm honored to be able to guide these women on special holidays like this and to touch base with them. So if they checked in with me, they certainly got a response. But now I'm going to shower, get ready, and head over to Mom's house for Christmas Day. Okay, so I have now taken a bath. I'm ready to go for Christmas. But I just wanted to hop on here and share a little with from some conversations that I've had today. So I had one conversation with my dear friend who recently signed up with a new coach and is starting prep in the new year. And then another one of my friends that competed with me in Irving and is now going into an extended off season with the goal of growing. Now, personally, I can remember when I was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, really, really restricting myself, just like really restricting. And I remember always thinking, oh, my sister is judging me for not eating that. When in reality, she wasn't judging me at all. I was almost judging myself because I wanted it so bad. And I look back on those moments and think like, man, like I really missed out. And I truly feel like I did. It wasn't that I missed out on the food, but it was more like I missed out on that feeling of freedom, that feeling of just trusting myself. No one is ever judging you. Whether you say no to something or whether you say yes, usually the finger is pointing back at you, and it's a tough pill to swallow. But that's why it's so, so important that we don't feel like, you know, my one friend that's coming out of a show, God, it's the toughest thing. I'm even dealing with it now. To turn off that critical, you know, every deviation from plan is you need to punish yourself for. Every deviation from plan is you failing you mindset, because that's you know, the standard that we've held ourselves to. But if your feedback has been to go into an off season and grow, it doesn't mean to eat like an a-hole. It doesn't mean to throw your cardio out the door, but it also doesn't mean that you need to punish yourself. You know, we wear that identity and that badge, as I've talked about, as bodybuilder for so long, and especially if you're in a prep for so long, and we forget about, you know, when you go to a holiday and you say no to something, you know, how your family responds to that. They support it, but if they do, but they might also, you know, see you as bodybuilder, and you might also look back and think, man, like my feedback was to grow. I could have had a day like that where I just was a bit kinder to myself. If there's one thing above all else that I learned in this last prep, it was that the way that you speak to yourself and the thoughts that you internalize manifest in your physical body. So if you're telling yourself these ugly, mean things, like, your body is not going to do you any favors. And in the food sitting at Christmas or Hanukkah or Easter, whatever holiday it may be, it's not about the food. You can navigate the food. You can have the food in moderation and in balance, but that relationship that you have with it, you know, it's really, really tough to turn off that switch. And similarly, like my other friend, you know, she was already starting to think like, should I order this for tonight? Should I not eat this? And I looked at her and I said, I know you just signed up with a coach, but you're not in prep yet. You know, you still have some weeks, and it doesn't mean weeks to go off the rails. And like I said, that's why it's so important that you're surrounding yourself with a family, people that support you and love you unconditionally, and they also will hold you to that standard of, okay, Maddie, like, you don't need 5 more of those, this thing, you know, jokingly, but also know you for all of your other identities and can remind you of those. Remind you of the identity of family member, remind you of the identity of mom, remind you of your identity of wanting to go back to school, whatever it may be, so that you can truly embrace the phase that you're in, whether that's coming out of a prep or entering into one, and not necessarily jumping the gun. So hopefully I'm learning things on my own. I'm learning things as I go, but I'm doing it alongside those who know me. They know my long-term goals. They know my short-term goals. They hold me accountable, but they know me for me. And I know me for me. I know that I am more than just bodybuilder, coach, Maddie. And I really want to exude and show that to you all. I want you all to see that this is a lifestyle, but it can also be conducive to all the other goals that you have in life. So today, my hope for each and every one of you is that you're present, is that you're feeling like you trust yourself, and that you're feeling supported and loved. So kicking off Christmas Day, we've got some crackers, and my mom made this crab dip that is amazing. This is it. This is the life. We've got lobster and mussels. We've got king crab. Oh, this is the lobster. And then there's the golden lemon. We've got shrimp. We've got red potatoes. This is kielbasa. This is a Polish sausage. It's delicious. Corn, carrots, onions, and then the queen herself. All done. All done. And now it's their turn.
She did, yeah.
We finished a little bit early, but now they get to eat. And I am drinking
I was excited about, then I saw the size.
my peppermint Nespresso.
Like 30,
If you have
so it's
not
gonna,
had the
like,
peppermint
make it
flavor,
fine.
so good. Merry Christmas, everyone! Well, hello YouTube. It is still Christmas Day. I just got back home from my mom's house. One of my favorite things to do when we're like wrapping up and we've eaten and opened gifts is we go back and we eat leftovers from the day before. And it's my favorite moment because we get to have like all the things that we loved from Christmas Eve. So had me some veggies and stuffing and broccoli salad and spinach artichoke dip. And then I capped off my evening. Well, I'm still gonna have dinner and my creamy at 6:30. But I capped off my evening with a piece of fudge. My mom makes these homemade little chocolate chip cookies that are decadent. They're incredible. And then I had a sugar cookie. It was one of those sugar cookies, if you know what I'm talking about. But I just got home with my gifts, so I wanted to show you guys just a little bit of what we got. Starting off with my lovely sister knows that I recently got onto espresso martinis. Look at these cute glasses. I'm obsessed. These are from World Market. And then I got these little espresso martini bombs. Love, if anyone's curious, this is the brand Poseidon. They're 40 cals per bomb. It's pretty much just carbs, so probably sugar, but not too bad. Now, my big gift from my mom this year was a George Foreman grill. And this is like a stand-up one that goes on my patio. So excited to experiment with that. And she got me some like goodies to go with it. She got me an electric grill brush. So I'll be opening this up. And she also got me a little cover lip for it. So I'm gonna set that up tonight. Now, she got me these placemats. I guess they're very expensive. I am super into like housewares and things like that. So I got placemats, which I will take out of their packaging and set up tonight. I don't like to have like things in packages once I get them as gifts because they're gonna stay that way. But they're from Live Better, Simpler, literally. Then she got me this Lululemon little satchel bag and I love it. It's like fuzzy. And you guys know that I wear that blue one all the time and it literally looks like crapola. So we take off all the things so we actually use it, because if you don't take off the things, you won't use it. Look, now she'll be used. Okay, and I got these little mindfulness cards. You guys, so cute. So the deck is color coded with rest and balance, curiosity and joy, insight and awareness, and kindness. And I read through some of these, freaking awesome. It says rest and balance is for cultivating calm and peacefulness. Curiosity and joy is for exploring the world around you with open eyes and an open heart. Insight and awareness is for bringing your attention to subtle details, emotions, and experiences you might otherwise overlook. And kindness is for practicing kindness, generosity, and acceptance towards yourself and others. This was from my mom's friend. Super, super sweet. And then I got a Sand and Fog Laguna Beach candle. It smells like a volcano candle and it's beautiful. I love matte black anything. She got me, these were on, this is Buff City soap, and I wash my towels and my sheets with this. It's incredible. You use like 2 scoops for a load of laundry, but got some soap. And then I love the game We're Not Really Strangers, but they came out with a self-reflection kit. It comes with a journal, a pen, and self-reflection cards. And I've been really into like self-discovery these days. So it looks like this. Here's a little journal and the cards. And then I got some jewelry, just some little earrings in here. Super cute. I love this perfume. It smells so good. It's the brand Atelier Paris. You can't find it anywhere. Like, it's gone. Gone, gone, gone. But it smells divine. And she found a bottle of it. So we got, it looks like this. It comes in like a little leather shindig. And then I got some blush and highlighter, which I was out of blush. And then it came with little brushes. So out of the package they go, or they will not be used. Sorry if this is boring. I figured while I was unpacking these things, I might as well show ya. And then we always do, like, my family always gets clothes, and it's so funny. We always end up returning the clothes that we bought. But I got this Kelly's ice cream shirt. It's a local ice cream store here, but it's going to be too big or too small. So I need to exchange that for a bigger one. I also got this little, like, crop top for the gym, but I don't know that I love it. I'm going to have to try it on and see if I actually want to keep it or not. But we shall try. And then this I'm exchanging. I got this little cropped hoodie. So cute. Love a little cropped hoodie. These little no-show socks, which I get plenty of use out of. And then I got little flamingo picks for cocktails when I make them. I got pasties. Every girl needs pasties. A portable battery. And then, oh, this was a good one. So this is essential oils. This scent right here smells divine. And you plug this. I actually have a little plug over here in my kitchen, like into your car, your computer, and it diffuses essential oils. Super, super cute. And then this was Oprah Winfrey's like top Christmas gift. It's bath salts, and they're beautiful. So I'll keep these out in my bathroom. And then we got a hairbrush. This hairbrush does not pull out your hair at all. It's incredible. It's the wet brush, which everyone kind of knows about, and then body wash. And then last but certainly not least, my mom got me the coziest of pajamas. This is from the brand Under the Canopy, and they have this cute little tie, and the bottoms kind of like gather, and then it comes with this little crop. So perfect. I'll probably wear these tonight. And that was Christmas. What a perfect Christmas. I feel so lucky and so grateful. Time to put it all away. And she's all set up. Look how cute this little grill is. I'm so excited to use it. Guys, my mom and I are dying because I have antlers on the wall and a George Foreman grill that I couldn't wait to set up. Like, I should have just brought the beer home too. All right, so it is that time. I just made dinner. This is some mahi-mahi. Got some delicata squash. If you haven't had delicata squash, it's delicious. And then a bunch of air-fried veggies here. I will be finishing off the night with my Pillsbury cookies and my creamy. Hey guys, so tonight I have been working on something very, excuse me, that was unladylike of me. Very special for our team MPowered girls, and that is the goal setting workbook for creating actionable, tangible goals that we can be adherent towards and excited about in 2024. So I have created this 30-page workbook for all of my athletes, and I have decided that I want to share it with you all. This is an exercise that I have done for about 8 or 9 years now on my own independently. It walks you through 6 different questions to really create goals that you feel really align with yourself, your current state, and where you want to get to. It covers identifying the highlight reel of your year. It covers looking at areas of deficit, areas that have caused you pain throughout your year. It challenges you to reflect on different areas of your life, right? Not just your health and fitness, but your spirituality, your purpose, your meaning in life, your relationships, your career sector, your finances, your school, whatever it may be. And then it has you to, or instructs you to pinpoint things you want to stop, you commit to stopping, things that you want to continue, things you want to start, and then breaks it down even further. I think we stop right there with almost just the identifying the behavior, but we don't really identify why the behavior is important. We don't identify why the behavior is important now. And then we don't take it a step further and we don't take action on it, right? We're like, well, we'll start Jan 7, we'll start Jan 15, right? We'll start tomorrow. This workbook is game changing. I have put blood, sweat, and tears into it. So please do me a favor, scroll down below, download the workbook, print it out, walk yourself through the exercises, and let me know some of the goals that you have for 2024 in the comments below. Whew, okay, YouTube. So we are done with today's work. It's been a long, busy, and fantastic week for myself and all of my Team MPowered athletes. I'm just so overwhelmed in a good way and just excited for them. I mean, I had all of my girls checking in with me with just nothing but great things to say about how proud they were in navigating these holidays. So that's a win for them and that's a win for me. It feels really, really good to have these athletes feeling so good about eating foods off plan and feeling confident in their decisions. So with all of that being said, I was kind of thinking a little bit ahead about what I could do to help you guys as you're setting New Year's resolutions. And I have put a little PDF together that coincides with the exercise that I just walked you through. So I'm going to link that down below. It's free for any of you guys to use. If you want to go back and watch that portion of the video to get some ideas, feel free. I really encourage you to do this as you're kicking off your 2024. This weekend, I have got people coming into town. I've got friends coming over. I'm hosting for New Year's, so I really want to be present with them. Friday, which would be 2 days from now, is actually our my check-in day for this week. So stay tuned for the updates to macros and things of that nature next week when I will be posting video number 3, I believe, 3 or 4 at that point. Whatever video it may be, I am so happy to have you on this journey with me. Please, if it wouldn't hurt you guys too much, please hit that subscribe button. I hate to ask for it, but it really is what keeps me posting these videos, and it allows me to post this content for free for you all. I really support it. I really appreciate it. I support it too. But your little subscribes here and there let me know that you're enjoying this content, that you support this journey, and that you support me as a athlete and as somebody who's putting content out there each week. So head over to my Instagram page. Please introduce yourself if I don't reach out to you first, because I'm notorious for doing that. And have a fantastic new year.